Good morning. How are you today? Oh, good. That's really exciting. Yeah, I saw your meeting invite and I got really excited because this is actually before the time frame you said you would be getting back to me. So I really appreciate you doing that for me. But I'm going ahead and I'm opening my email now, and I can see your screen too. Yeah. So you can go ahead. Okay. All right. So okay, can I just clarify? This isn't a screenshot of our normal salary increases, is it? Can I ask why you're sharing with me something that is a standard amount that we receive anyways each year when we're supposed to be talking about a possible promotion for me? Yes, yes, our initial talk was due to the fact that the duties that I was performing was in regard to a job that I thought you were preparing me for and training me for. So if I am not going to be doing that actual job, but you still want me to complete those duties, I do need to be compensated properly for them. And you telling me that a baseline salary increase that I am going to receive anyways, um, I don't see how the two things relate to each other. Can you please clarify? Standard, yes. So that's a key word I think we should focus on here is, as you just stated, this is the standard annual amount we get. So again, how does this properly compensate me for the additional duties that you're asking for? Okay. Okay, so again, I want us to be just very clear with each other. You are respectfully, this is the best you could come up with, you and our department lead, for a salary increase for me, even though I was going to get this anyways. Actually, I should have gotten more than this anyways, because per our guidelines on what is considered average, above average, and exceptionally average, I have been hitting the markers at exceptionally average for the past year almost. I actually can look back at the meetings we've had in the past 6 months, and in not one of those reviews have I seen that I even had an error on any of my work. So I would at least be eligible for the 5% annual increase. And now you're stating that I'm only going to get a 3% baseline addition to my salary. I I'm not trying to be combative, but I do find it offensive for the department to essentially say I'm not worth more than a standard increase. And again, the duties that I was assigned, and I have it documented here in an email from you stating that these were going to eventually lead up to a senior position. And that's why specifically those duties were being asked of me. And So are you trying to state now that I'm not a team player? I just want to be clear again. I always want to make sure that I am not getting anything wrong here or I'm misinterpreting anything. But you did just say to me that performing these duties was essentially a part of being just a part of the team. Can you please provide me with the names and how many people are performing the same duties that I am on the team currently? Oh, oh, there aren't any. Okay. Well, in that case, then I think that goes above and beyond, and that is beyond the scope of my duties that I am supposed to perform in this job role. So I do want to just stay on track. We both have a lot of work to do, but to circle back, the amount that you're offering, a 3% annual increase, is frankly insulting. It's not accepted. And if you could please either change that amount with our department lead's approval, that would be great. If not, I have my answer then on where I stand in this department. And I, yeah, I need to keep my options open. Well, I appreciate the compliment. I think that was thrown in there lightly, but I will say that this is, I don't want to have to go back and forth with you to negotiate. I'm sure you don't want to have to go back and forth with me on this. So just so we save everybody's time, I'm going to make this very plain that one, my options that I may or may not have are out of the scope of this conversation. It has nothing to do with this conversation. I've done everything that I am supposed to do in order to advise you if I do apply to another role within the company. But anything outside of that is actually out of the scope of our discussion here today. The second thing is that I think a 17% increase is very fair and reasonable for me to request in order to move forward in this department and continue to feel as if I am a valued part of this department. Okay. Okay, well, that's fine. Again, I don't want us to have to go back and forth with negotiating this. That is the number that I am set on, and that is the number that I believe truly represents my value here and is a reasonable ask. And if that's something that you and the department lead aren't able to give to me, then I have my answer as to whether or not I'm a valued person here in this department. Okay. Well, as always, it's a pleasure and I appreciate your time. You have a good rest of your day now.